and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia B.
And this is Tech Guy from the Hive.
And welcome to Flosstube. We're so excited to be back with you today. Again, I know I say that every single time, but we're so enjoying our YouTube journey right now, and we're just riding this high. We are doing amazing. We're at like 20,400 subscribers. Y'all are amazing.
So thank you.
Seriously, the quilting community and the cross stitch community is huge, and I love that we are a part of it right now. So let's talk about what we've done this week. We want to stay a little bit far away just in the beginning and the end of our videos, and that way you can kind of get a good glimpse of what we've been working on, because this week, and you will get to see this tomorrow, we told y'all last Monday in a Flosstube that we were going to upload a video towards the end of the week that was how to add borders to a quilt project. Well, I went to film that and the camera died.
Oops.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was my bad.
And so we didn't get to film that before we left for our little vacation. And which, let me just say, I love interacting with y'all on Instagram. We've been doing more Instagram stories and pictures over there, and I love the interaction that we're able to have with you guys so quickly over there. And so if you ever kind of miss us throughout the week, we love to continue the conversation over there as well. So we told you all that we would film that tutorial. Well, then the camera died and we left for vacation and we didn't get to do that tutorial. So I just finished filming that. Y'all, look how cute this project is. This is a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. You can head to their website and their free patterns and pick it up. And it is a wreath. Look how pretty that is. I love the white wreath with this stark red contrasting background. I think this is so cute. This is from the Sweet Christmas fabric by Moda. And it's actually going to replace this big quilt right here for Christmas in July. We didn't have a quilt already made, and I was waiting to make one with that half-yard bundle.
What an excuse.
Yes. So that was our first Christmas in July quilting project, and I just love it. I'm so glad we were able to do it. I can't wait to see all of the ones that you are making. If you are making this quilt or a quilt project with Sweet Christmas, or just Christmas fabric in general, make sure that you head over to Instagram, use the hashtag in the hive for the holidays, and we love to see what everybody's working on.
Yep.
So with that being said, why don't y'all come in a little closer so we can take a look at the stitching projects we've been working on. Before I forget to say, I know there are so many videos on YouTube on different tips and tricks and tutorials for how to put borders on. And I say this over in our tutorial that you'll see tomorrow. But I want y'all to find a YouTube channel that is the teaching style that works best for you. Even as I'm quilting now, and especially before I started YouTube, that's how I really learned a lot of the more in-depth techniques of quilting. Yes, my grandmother taught me how to quilt, but she's no longer here. So when I get kind of stumped, I can't ask her for help. And so YouTube is this great outlet where we can meet other people and meet people who learn like we do, who teach how we like to be taught. And so we encourage you really to go out and find other YouTubers that you connect with and that you can learn things from too. And that's okay if it's not our style. We love putting out content because, for one, it allows me really to do more projects. And so we know that other people put out content that is similar to ours, and we put out content that is very similar to others, but it's because we have different teaching styles. And so with that being said, we encourage you, I know that several people have different tutorials out there, and so that quilting, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but quilting in general has so many YouTubers, and you can learn so many different things.
Different styles and different techniques and things like that. So it's pretty cool. So
yeah, absolutely. I love this platform, and I'm so glad that we are within a community of people who love this art as much as we do.
Yeah, and continuing the art, right? And it's not it's not a popular art as other hobbies, and we're going to try to keep that alive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you hear us talk about other channels all the time. We talk about Fat Quarter Shop all the time.
Yeah.
We talk about Pam and Steph all the time. I mean, there are so many different people that and YouTube channels that we talk about all the time, and we want to hear what are channels that you love to watch so that we can go check them out as well. So this week, that's our question. We don't have a giveaway for you this week, but that's our question is what other YouTubers do you like to watch that are quilting or scrapbooking or paper crafting or needleworking or cross stitch? What are other YouTubers that you like to watch so we can kind of add them to our playlist as well?
Absolutely, and our playlist is always growing.
Yes.
And you know, going through seeing a channel and seeing a Flosstube or a quilting channel, and they'll shout out a different channel, and then we'll kind of like, okay, we'll kind of bookmark it, dog ear it, and then we'll kind of go over there. But we are overwhelmed with playlists right now that we can't wait to go back to stitching and actually have that in the background.
Yeah. I did hear on numerous occasions over the last week and a half probably, people are like, I don't even watch cable anymore. I just turn on Flosstube. Or I don't even watch cable anymore. I just turn on playlists. Like, that's so great. I love that.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point that during my lunchtime when I stitch my car, I'm putting on Flosstube. So, because we're trying to be good stewards of our time. And that's what I do to kind of fill the gap and decompress in the middle of the day.
Yeah. I swear you'll hear us say in every single video about being good stewards of our time because that's so close to our heart right now.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that we are being a good steward of your time that you choose to spend with us.
Yes.
So, with that being said, it's several minutes into the video. Let's actually talk about some stitching. So we showed you the wreath project. That's our very first quilting project for Christmas in July. And using the hashtag in the hive for the holidays. And our next project, we are going to work on something a little bit different. So I'm excited to start working with you on that tutorial. So let's talk about stitching.
Yes.
I have finally finished the project that was never going to get finished. Because I feel like I've said on a Flosstube for the last several weeks, I'm going to get this done this week. I'm going to get this done this week. Okay. And it is also my very first Mania finish. So I have finally finished these wonderful Christmas ornaments from Vintage Christmas Sampler by Bee in My Bonnet, who is Lori Holt. And that is put out by It's So Emma, which is also Fat Quarter Shop. And so I love these guys. I got all the buttons put on and I am ready to FFO them, and I'll show you that in just a second. So let me run through these. And I apologize, our kids are still awake. We're still in vacation mode, which I said in our tutorial too. We're still in vacation mode, so it's late, but they're still awake. I know, it's okay.
Yeah.
So we apologize, but we have children.
That happens.
Okay, so we've got Santa, and we've got a snowman with his cute little buttons. And we have an ornament here. Oh, this Christmas tree. I mean, seriously.
It's good. It's like I haven't seen him before, but I have.
So cute. I love Rudolph. So cute. Our 4-year-old came in. We call him Peanut. He came in today and he said, Merry Christmas.
He's all confused.
He is very confused on why he's not getting presents. Mitten? Oh, the gingerbread. I love him with those 2 little buttons. And the candy canes. This was the very first one I did for Mania. This house is probably my favorite. The little gingerbread village house. So cute. Probably my favorite. But y'all know how I feel about villages in Christmas time. Stocking. The Christmas bell. And then the hot chocolate cup. So cute.
I'm happy that she is done with it.
Me too. So
she can put the pattern away.
Yes. So I bought these lovely little tart pie dishes on Amazon. If I remember, I will try to remind you to link them on Amazon because we had a couple of questions last week about where we bought them.
Yep.
They are 3 3/4 inch, which actually, if I'm going to FFO them in the very bottom of this, they don't quite fit. But I'm going to figure out something to make them stand out a little bit because they more than will fit in here. They just won't fit going up against the bottom. So I'm going to finish them in these little tart dishes, and then I'm going to hang them on the tree, figure out some cute hanger for that. So I'll be working on that this week as well. Hopefully, cross my fingers, FFO them by next week. But every time I've said that about stitching those things, it's taken me twice as long.
But you do a really great job on saying you're going to FFO them. Mm-hmm. And I do really good at like finishing.
Yeah.
So
I like once I get a project done, I like want to FFO it.
I just turn and burn. I just get to the next one.
Yeah. So I worked on that for a good part of this week. And then I just started on our Home for the Holidays camper. I'm doing the camper with the Christmas trees, which you can kind of see the tail end of our pattern right over there. And so this is how much stitching I've got done on mine. I was really focusing on vacation. I was focusing on the boys, spending time with them, and getting those Christmas ornaments done when I did have time to stitch. But this is how much of that camper I've gotten done so far. And I'm pretty much planning on going hard in the paint tonight on stitching. So.
Boom, perfect.
Boom, perfect. And once again, this is my color scheme. If you did not catch in last week's Flosstube, I did a conversion from DMC 2 Weeks Dye Works. I posted that on our Instagram, which is Kia B Quilting. And I posted that conversion straight on there so you guys can head over, write those down if you're interested in that conversion. So that was what I stitched on this week.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're mixing it up now.
What are your whips? No,
whips?
just your whips.
Just my whips.
Sorry, I guess I did do a finish, but I was so excited about it.
Yeah, so I am working on the pedal car. If you can see that.
You need to come back. I know it's not going to focus.
Back. It's a small guy. It's a real small guy. So
the pedal car is so cute.
Yeah, pedal car is, I'm hand stitching it. I can't put it in a Q snap and I can't put it in a hoop, which is very, very different for me because y'all know, most of you know, Karen, that I do Q snaps.
Yes. Okay. So just a reminder, we are working on Home for the Holidays by Sue Hillis Designs. And why, yes, this is our signed copy and we're so excited to have it.
Yes.
So Tech Guy is working on, he started with the radial flyer wagon with the tree in it. And let me give you a little hint. If he didn't show it in his whips, where do you think it's going to go?
It's because it's...
Okay. So then now he's working on the pedal car, which the pedal car is actually not in the picture up here. It is in the chart, though. If you're wanting to go along with him, it's in the chart. It's the very next one. And then I am working on the camper with the trees, which is absolutely adorable. And so I showed you what little stitching I've got done on that.
And I love how people are not necessarily stitching the same ones that we're starting with.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of pictures out there from Instagram that they've kind of picked and chose, and they are showing, and I love it. And I've commented on a couple of them and say, hey, I've done that one, or I'm about to start that one, or I just finished this one. It's very interactive, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why I didn't have Instagram before, but I'm in it now.
Yeah. So he's on Instagram too. It's Tech Guy in the Hive.
There's a bunch of underscores.
With a bunch of underscores between each word.
Yep.
And he's following along as well. Now, when you post on Instagram and you use that hashtag, other people can see your picture if you are not set to private. If you're set to private and you use that hashtag, we cannot see your picture unless we're friends with you. And so that's really important to know. If we see your picture, we're going to like it and we will more than likely comment on it. And so if you're not getting those things from us, it's probably because we can't see it.
We want to be friends.
Yes.
In a less creepy way.
Okay, so finishes. I already showed my finish because I was just too pumped about it.
You're just super excited. Boom.
Here, let me put this behind it.
Right there.
Boom, perfect.
So I can't read well, apparently. And I made some modifications to it accidentally. And I can't remember who commented on when we first started Flosstube. When I said, do you accidentally change things or do you purposely change things? I accidentally changed things. But I absolutely love it. I loved it. I loved it. I had most of our family together, and they're like, what are you working on? What are you working on? What are you working on?
Yep.
And they thought it was pretty cool. Absolutely love it. So I'm on the pedal car. I say give it a couple days, and I'll burn through that one and get to the next one.
Yeah.
But
so like I said from the very beginning, Christmas in July is definitely meant to just really start stitching and quilting some of your Christmas projects that you want for your house or for gifts for Christmas. And so we started with something small, and then we'll just go through the pattern and see how far we get in the month of July. So he's already on his second one, which is great. So any more whips or finishes?
No, I have not touched, sad to say, I have not touched Christmas Lists by Silver Creek. It's like haunting me. It's saying it's in my bag. It's saying, hey, stitch me. I haven't gotten to it because I want to get the radio flyer done.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get on to the next project. So I will probably do a little bit of Christmas List, but really focuses on the Sue Hillis Design Home for Holidays.
Yeah. Let me, as we are going into our next segment, which is haul, let me please say thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday wishes. That was so sweet of you guys to comment on here and on our Instagram, and the private messages that I got, so many of them just wishing me a happy birthday. I had a lovely one. We were only home for about a day and a half between StitchCon and vacation. I'm not sure why I did that to myself. And one of those days was my birthday, and we just kind of hung out as a family, had some cake and some dinner, and so it was really, really nice.
Yep.
Okay, so for part of my birthday present, actually all of my birthday present, my sister knows that I love cross stitch, and she knows that I've been kind of obsessed with that lately. Not obsessed, but pretty into it. And so she headed out to a big box store near us and bought me some really fun things. Let me show you those. First is this bag. It says So Flossy with a needle, and I think it's so cute. It's vinyl and glossy, and so it's reflective, but I think this is so cute, and it has a little handle. It makes a really cute little project bag. So inside of that was this cute kit where I can make a little family, and this is from Dimensions, and it comes with everything you need, including the Aida cloth, a needle, the coordinating thread, and a hoop. And so this is great for a beginner if you're looking to maybe buy a daughter or a son who wants to start stitching, or a granddaughter, grandson who want to start stitching. That's a great project for that. I'm really pumped to do that with our little family, so I'm excited to work on that. The other thing that she got in here, which I've already busted open, can't wait to stitch it, is the journal. It is a vegan leather journal, and here it shows the typewriter on the front, but there are also two other designs that you can choose to stitch, and it's really, really cute. It's very pocket sized, and so this would be absolutely great if you were trying to keep track of floss or stitches or anything like that. Just got plain paper on the inside, so I cannot wait to get stitching on that. It was a little kit, so it did come with some other things in it. She got me a handful of DMC floss. She got me these cute little, whoops, showing you the wrong side here. There we go.
There you go.
These tiny little hoops with little patterns in it that are a gumball machine and a dog. I
like that.
It's really cute.
Yeah, I really like that.
And then, let's see, I said the DMC floss, and then there's these little keychains in there with a couple of different patterns that you could choose from. Then she did give me, okay, so this is one thing that I said. I have a very dear friend. I've been friends with her for a very long time. We met at the bank that we used to work at. She started Punch Needle, and she posted it on Instagram, and I was like, man, I love Punch Needle. And I even think I said it a few weeks ago on Flosstube, like, I love Punch Needle, but I just can't start another craft. Like, whew, I want to do it real bad, but I can't start another craft. And I don't think my sister's ever heard me say that, because lo and behold, she got me a Punch Needle tool for my birthday. She thought it was something different. She thought it was to correct some of my cross stitches if like I needed to correct something later on. And so she was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm going to pick that up. So guess who probably needs to start Punch Needle now, because I have the tool. I mean, that's right.
That's
you
halfway
have
there.
to. I have no idea how to do that. So if you have pointers or projects that I should look at,
or YouTubers that do punch needles.
Yes, or
punch needle.
Back to our question, what other YouTubes? Tell me Punch Needle, what I need. Okay, and then the last thing that was in this bag that is so super
this one.
cute. These are thread keepers. Guys, they're llamas. I mean, I'm like not on the llama fad, but these are really cute. Like so cute. So she got me a package of those. So that was a little birthday haul. My parents got me a really fun bag full of bags and purses.
Like sold out on the pattern type thing.
Yes.
Like,
I mentioned to my mom when we were at the Vera Bradley outlet, which is close to our house.
Yes.
Not close to our house, close to her house. When we were at their outlet that is here.
a couple towns away.
Yeah. I had mentioned that I like this pattern. And y'all, she went and bought every single thing that Vera Bradley makes in that pattern. And I was super excited about it. So
you can't get any more of this pattern. Like, it's already there.
yeah.
So
I got several bags and a purse and a wallet from her, and I just absolutely love it. I can't wait to switch everything into it. So that was kind of birthday haul. And then Tech Guy got me a wine cabinet. So I had 2 wine racks hanging on the wall that held bottles, and then one held cups, like not cups, glasses on the bottom of it. But I have a lot of stemless glasses, and then I have glasses that we collect from different wineries or different
wine trails
and things like that we go to, and so those didn't really fit in there. So he got me a new wine cabinet from Hobby Lobby for my birthday, and it's absolutely beautiful. All my bottles fit in there, and it matches our home decor perfectly. It's really, really pretty.
I cheated because I was on the hunt for one, and we came across this. I said, hey, you won't be able to open this for your birthday.
Guys, it was a steal.
But what'd you think?
Yeah, it was a steal. So it was originally $369.99, I think, at Hobby Lobby, and it was marked on clearance, and then it was damaged where, so it has 2 double doors that they're wood, but they have glass panes in them too. So 2 double doors where like all my wine bottles and then my glasses go. And then it has 3 pull-out drawers towards the bottom. Well, one of the drawer fronts had come off. I brought that home and put some Gorilla Glue on it, and it's fine. So, and it's metal on the sides, black metal on the sides. It is wood and glass and like dark hardware or black hardware on it. Super cute. We ended up paying $76 for this cabinet. It's amazing.
I know how to ask for stuff.
So, it's super great.
Yep.
So he got me that for my birthday, and the kids wrote me an adorable little Harry Potter card.
Yes.
So it's lovely. So my only other haul for this week is something I purchased from Fat Quarter Shop. And I got this. I signed up for their chock full from Hands On Design. I signed up for their club, and so that came this week. It came actually while we were on vacation. So this is Harvest Chockful. This is, let me take it out of the bag. This is the very first installment of this collection. It is a monthly, not a monthly, it is just a club that you can sign up with Fat Quarter Shop. There are more details on their website, but this is the very first pattern. And they're all, I believe they're all this kind of ball jar looking, mason jar looking thing. This one has sunflowers all around it. And then it looks like we'll have some other designs coming as well with the same kind of feel. So this one is Harvest. So in this kit comes your pattern with a small pattern. And this is all Hands On Design. Then you also get the Wachelt Black Ada in 14 count. So this is chalkboard black, so it's actually more of a gray. You get that. Then you're going to get some skeins of floss. And I want to make sure I tell you the right colors here. So we get a classic Colorworks in Sprout. Bean Sprout.
Which is a cool color.
Yep, great color. Love that variegation. Then we get one in Deep Fennel. Very pretty. These are all 5-yard skeins, by the way. Then we get Queen Bee, which y'all know I love that. Love this color.
It's a great color.
I'm going to have to use that on my quilting bee cross stitch pattern.
Yeah.
I already know. Okay, these are all classic Colorworks, the ones I've named so far. And then this is Trail Dust. So these are the ones that you're going to need. And then we got a 10-yard Gentle Arts skein of chalk. And so this is Gentle Arts. And so we get all those in the kit. So you have everything you need to start going. Now, the optional things that they have to go along with the kit that you can order from Fat Quarter Shop are some pins, like straight pins. And let's see, those are called the Harvest Jar Pin Mini. And then you can also get the Harvest Jar Full Needle Nanny. Oh, Jar Full, sorry. Harvest Jar Full Needle Nanny that looks like the pattern, or the Harvest Blooms Needle Nanny that looks like the small. And so you can grab a needle nanny that coordinates with this project. So I love this. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I love having the kit and being able to start that when I'm ready for it.
It's on the list somewhere.
Yes, so that was our haul. And like I said, I signed up for that when that was open a few weeks ago. And so I was excited to come home to that. So that's our haul. Yeah. Okay, anything else?
Nothing. I'm ready to keep going with the stitching. And I want to see everyone else's stitching.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. So make sure you tag us on Instagram or use our hashtag. Well, and definitely use our hashtag so we can see you and kind of continue the conversation down below and over there. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us in the Hive today for this Flosstube. We were so excited to be here today with you guys, and we will see you next week.